exciting English Premier League football match between Chelsea and Nottingham Forest. This Premier League football match is the best 21 simulated football gameplay. Please subscribe, like and share and enjoy this Premier League football match simulation gameplay. Thank you.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, lie on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. It is a monster matchup.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So it's down to business here. Palmer. Garnacho. Palmer. Colwell. Caicedo. That has been cut short. Anderson. Pedro Neto. Oh, Red, nice interception. Zinchenko. Douglas Luiz. Zinchenko. Anderson. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Fernandez. Garnacho. James shifted upfield. Zinchenko. Hudson-Odoi. Anderson. Strong running down that left flank. And he whips it in. Luis goes short. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. Hudson-Odoi shapes to shoot! And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Wood really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
James, aim forwards. Palmer. Fernandez. James, gently done. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No question, that's a foul.
Caicedo. And it's Caicedo. Palmer. Chalobah. Caicedo. Garnacho.
Plenty waiting in the middle.
Now it's João Pedro.
Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Thumps it clear. Cucurella.
Back when it goes.
Fernandez.
Goes for goal!
He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Anderson. Zinchenko. And it's Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz knocks it out wide.
It's really well cleared.
Have it back and can go again.
Can he finish? Moved on forwards.
Spread out to the left. Garnacho. Luis wins the duel this time. Aina. Anderson. Douglas Luiz.
Zinchenko.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Garnacho. Cucurella.
Pedro Neto.
Colwell. Palmer.
And it's played forward.
Now that's well seen too. Zinchenko. Caicedo.
Pedro Neto.
Cucurella.
Pedro Neto.
Fernandez. And it's Palmer.
And the shot! He scored! The breakthrough strike!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So, a breakthrough already. Hudson-Odoi.
Garnacho. James. Colwell.
Pedro Neto.
Palmer.
Colwell forwards and with intent.
really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Douglas Luiz. Hudson-Odoi. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, such a clever touch. A chance to play it in. Anderson. That's going to go a long way. Pedro Neto is steaming forward. Pedro Neto. That's very neat. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Pedro Neto. Nice physical challenge. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Hudson-Odoi. Pedro Neto does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred. Fernandes. Palmer. Fernandes. Garnacho. Palmer. Great defending, strong and determined. Wood. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Anderson. Garnacho. Cucurella. Colwell. Caicedo. Played towards the other side. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Fernandes. Played into space out wide. Caicedo. Oh, it's come loose. He's got away with one there. Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Aim forwards. And he goes cross-field. Anderson. Douglas Luiz moved on forwards.
Wood really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pedro Neto. Palmer. Good driving. Great chance! Oh, bang on target. Tries to get it clear. Palmer. Cucurella. Colwell. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Palmer. Cucurella chooses to go cross-field. James. Garnacho goes hurtling down that left-hand side. That's tidy. Garnacho played out to the left flank. That has been knocked clear. Big chance!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Anderson gently down. Pedro Neto did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Palmer. Caicedo. Palmer. Garnacho. Palmer. Brilliantly cut out. Anderson. Zinchenko. Pedro Neto. Colwell. Chalobah. Pedro Neto. Douglas Luiz. Zinchenko. And it's Zinchenko. Showing good feet. Douglas Luiz. Cucurella getting this one clear. Palmer. Fernandez. Garnacho. Fernandez. Nice control. Garnacho. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Muscular approach does pay off here. And it's played forward. Colwell. Caicedo. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Nicely intercepted. Anderson. Now it's Hudson-Odoi. He whips it across. Turns and goes back. And that has been cleared. Oh, decent chance! In he goes again. It's off target and by quite a way.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Caicedo. Garnacho has created one goal already. Caicedo. Shoots! It goes to show he is human after all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Douglas Luiz. Zinchenko. Looks to the other side. Hudson-Odoi. Wood. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the keeper beats it away. Deftly away. Pedro Neto. And it's Fernandes. Garnacho. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Anderson forwards and with intent. Fernandes. Palmer. Cucurella. Douglas Luiz. Hudson-Odoi. Wood. Been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Anderson. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Wood. That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Caicedo can get it clear. James. That's really well manoeuvred. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Great defending, strong and determined. Caicedo. Up towards the flank. And it's Cucurella. Pedro Neto.
Cucurella puts the ball in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Anderson. Aina. Douglas Luiz. Zinchenko. Aina. Aim forwards. Incoming delivery. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Palmer. Garnacho. Played out to the right. Cucurella. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
João Pedro brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Aina moved on forwards. Hudson-Odoi. Zinchenko played over towards the opposite flank. Anderson. Douglas Luiz. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto tries making a foray down the right. He's found the way through. Here it is. There's the header! Time to deliver. In again. That is a brilliant interception. And it's Caicedo. Played out wide. Now it's Fernandez. Bullish header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
João Pedro clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's out for a goal kick. Anderson. Aim forwards. João Pedro. Cucurella. And here's Neto. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Anderson. Now it's João Pedro. Cucurella. Can he latch on to this? Pedro Neto. He has found the way through. Can he deliver? And it's Cucurella. And here's Neto. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Zinchenko. Oh, that's neat. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's a mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Luis with the short one. And here's Luis, aimed in towards the centre. Fernandez. Garnacho. Anderson. Douglas Luis. Ball's played through. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Palmer clears it away. Anderson. That's good defending, very good defending. Fernandez. Pedro Neto is onto it in a flash. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. And it's Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Back in once more. Anderson. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a good run down the left. He is just caressing the ball. Ball comes in. Sanchez gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Caicedo shifted upfield. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. There are a few waiting for it. Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi.
Anderson. Douglas Luiz. Zinchenko. Throw it. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
And it's Cucurella. Has crossed into the middle.
Tries to get it clear. Oh, that's nice.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fernandez. Caicedo. Proves too strong.
And it's played forward. Pedro Neto. And here's Neto. So who's he picking out? Defending of the desperate variety.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
So we're into the second 45.
No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Hudson-Odoi. And it's Zinchenko. Anderson.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Caicedo forwards and with intent. Garnacho. Anderson does really well to win the ball there.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Keeper's dealt with that.
Anderson. Douglas Luiz. Fernandez. Chalobah. Palmer. Chalobah gently down.
There will be a throw-in.
Douglas Luiz. Palmer wins the duel this time. Caicedo. Cucurella. James shifted upfield. Fernandez. Aim forwards. Garnacho puts them all in.
And he's there to clear it.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Douglas Luiz. João Pedro. Fernandes. Palmer. Fernandes. Fernandes. Played over towards the opposite flank. Hudson-Odoi does well to get it back. Out of play for a throw. Palmer. Fernandes. Garnacho. Caicedo. Palmer. Caicedo. Cucurella. Nice touch. Punched away. Cucurella, and he's gone backward here. And the shot's on here. Real chance! He has done it! And they get themselves in front! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
João Pedro demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. I think it's just top play.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Zinchenko, and he goes cross-field. Hudson-Odoi. Moved on forwards. Fernandes. Garnacho. Played towards the other side. Pedro Neto. And it's played forward. Corner then. And that has been cleared. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Caicedo. Fernandes. João Pedro. Cucurella. Very nicely done. Palmer succumbs to the pressure. Wood plays it through. Oh, sweet feet. And a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto hurtling down that right flank. Lovely feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Shot a goal! Hudson-Odoi. That is very well defended. And he shoots! He's coming under Under serious pressure here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
James. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Out for a throw. And it's Fernandes. That's good play. There are a few waiting for it. Now it's Fernandes. And he's straight offside.
Are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Hudson-Odoi. That is lovely. Anderson. João Pedro. And it's Palmer. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Cucurella. It is a corner, good chance. Up he goes! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Anderson. Hudson-Odoi. Douglas Luiz. Zinchenko. Great defending, strong and determined. Fernandes. Garnacho. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto making good progress on the right-hand side. Caicedo. Out towards the flank. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Zinchenko. Anderson. Just about up to the hour now. Hudson-Odoi. Douglas Luiz. Clipped into space. And the ball is out of play. James looks to the other side. João Pedro. Fernandes. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Garnacho. Can he deliver? Fernandes. Caicedo. Palmer. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Anderson. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Fernandez. Garnacho. Fernandez. Fernandez chooses to go cross-field. Pedro Neto with a definite foul there. Zinchenko. Applies the finish! That's got him rattled. Palmer. James, forwards and with intent. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Gets it away. Hudson-Odoi. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Hudson-Odoi.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Hudson-Odoi. Out to the right. Douglas Luiz. Serves up across. Colwell attempts a clearance. That's really well manoeuvred. Proves too strong. Aina. Anderson. Hudson-Odoi. Douglas Luiz. Defending of the desperate variety. That's a throw. Palmer does really well there, strong defending. João Pedro. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. That's tidy. Looking for a decent ball in. And the shot! Zinchenko. Ooh, can he get onto this? He's having a look round. Douglas Luiz. Zinchenko. And it's Douglas Luiz. João Pedro. Cucurella. Palmer. James. Palmer. Douglas Luiz. Hudson-Odoi. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. João Pedro. Cucurella crosses it in. It's a throw-in. And it's Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Aina. Anderson. Hudson-Odoi. Zinchenko. Hudson-Odoi. Now it's Wood. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Anderson. Oh, good spread. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Pedro Neto. Caresses it through. Pedro Neto is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows that.
Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto carries the ball down the right. He's looking unstoppable. A chance to play it in. And it's Caicedo. Played out to the right. Nice control. Now it's João Pedro. Cleared without complication. Zinchenko. Garnacho does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Hudson-Odoi. They've got red.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Caicedo. Caicedo shifted upfield. Oh, that's nice. Cucurella. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, that's neat. Fernandez gets it clear. And that's been won straight back. Aim forwards. Anderson. Zinchenko. Ward. That's really well cleared. Caicedo, hit out towards the right wing. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. They've played it short, and it's Cucurella.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Over to the left. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that's going to be a booking.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now then, the ball's come loose. Aina. Zinchenko. Oh, nice touch.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Fernandes. Wood looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, sweet feet. Nice physical challenge. Fernandes. James. Chalobah, gently done. Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi. Nice defending, it's got the job done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Fernandes. Muscular approach does pay off here. Hudson-Odoi. Anderson. Douglas Luiz. Now who's going to be first to this?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Fernandes. Palmer. Fernandes. Garnacho. Fernandes. In it comes. Danger averted for now. Caicedo. Chalobah. Fernandes. João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto has given away a free kick. themselves. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Wood. Zinchenko. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Zinchenko. Tries a shot!
Hudson-Odoi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Into the last 5 minutes. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Caicedo. And it's played forward. Cucurella. Colwell. Chalobah. Moved on forwards. Aina. Douglas Luiz. Aim forwards. Douglas Luiz. Hudson-Odoi. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. And that has been clubbed away. Aina. Hudson-Odoi.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Chalobah. Pedro Neto looks to get on the end of this. Wood. Hudson-Odoi. Anderson played out to the left flank. Flashes a header! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Caicedo. Cucurella. Caicedo. Colwell. Caicedo. Chalobah. Hudson-Odoi. Very nicely done. We are into overtime. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedro Neto getting this one clear. Luiz, great position here. Anderson. It is now or never. Time is against them. Oh, shooting chance! Good trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Douglas Luiz was clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Douglas Luiz. Hudson-Odoi. Proves too strong. Palmer. Cucurella. Caicedo. Chalobah. Referee looks at his watch. Chalobah. João Pedro. Palmer. Garnacho. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Hudson-Odoi. Zinchenko. Brilliantly cut out. And that has been cleared. And it's Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Played towards the other side. Now it's João Pedro.
João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Garnacho. James. Fernandez. Caicedo. Anderson. Douglas Luiz. Hudson-Odoi. Decent chance!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a nicely weighted pass. Nice interception, well timed. That's going to go a long way. Douglas Luiz. Hudson-Odoi. Anderson. Cucurella. Caicedo. Palmer. Douglas Luiz. Over to the left. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Colwell. Chalobah. Palmer. Chalobah. Garnacho. João Pedro. Garnacho. Fernandez. He is just caressing the ball. Fernandez looking to get on the end of this. Looking for a decent ball in. This might spell danger. Palmer. And the finish! And here's Fernandez. Hudson-Odoi. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's tidy. Plenty waiting in the middle. Anderson. Hudson-Odoi. Time to deliver. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, they could be caught out here.
There are a few waiting for it. Hudson-Odoi, chance for a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Zinchenko gets over and intercepts. Anderson. Hudson-Odoi. Aina. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Anderson. Aina.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Receives it in a good position.
Wood! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Correa. Colwell shifted upfield. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
Another throw-in. Hudson-Odoi showing good feet.
Back into the middle. He's cut it out. Can he stop it going out? Zinchenko played back in. Palmer. Now it's Pedro. Pedro Neto. Hudson-Odoi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Anderson. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Anderson. Oh, good spread.
Zinchenko!
Anderson. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Caicedo
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Correa. Pedro Neto.
Aimed in towards the centre.
Hudson-Odoi. Strong running down that left flank. Nice physical challenge. Caicedo. Chalobah. First quarter of an hour gone. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Zinchenko played over towards the opposite flank. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Wood. Zinchenko. Oh, that's neat. And it's Douglas Luiz. Zinchenko, header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That's really well manoeuvred. Douglas Luiz. Hudson-Odoi. Oh, such a clever touch. Goes for goal! It's really well cleared. And it's Douglas Luiz. Lovely bit of skill. A chance to play it in. Can he deliver? Now it's Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Hudson-Odoi. Great defending, strong and determined. James. Garnacho. Garnacho takes a look up. Gets into some space. Very nicely done. Shoots! Save again, same outcome. Hudson-Odoi. Anderson. Zinchenko. Garnacho did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Caicedo. Fernandez looks to the other side. Caicedo. Zinchenko plays it in. Wood tries a shot! Cucurella. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cucurella. And here's Neto. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella. Anderson does... Yeah, he's fouled him there. Only partially clear. Pedro Neto. And the shot, there's the shot! tries to get it clear. Anderson forwards and with intent. Zinchenko. Hudson-Odoi gets the shot away!
Hudson-Odoi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Caicedo. Cucurella tries making a foray down the right. And that's a good intervention. And it's Palmer. Cucurella. Caicedo. Caicedo is fouled. Decent hit from there. Now it's Wood. Chalobah tries to clear. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's João Pedro. Garnacho. James. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Cucurella. Lovely feet. So who's he picking out? Douglas Luiz. Zinchenko, and he goes cross-field. It's a threatening ball. Moved on forwards. Fernandes. Colwell, aim forwards. Cucurella. Cucurella. Oh, that's nice. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Fernandes. Palmer. Garnacho. And he's managed to get free. Up he goes! Danger averted for now. Garnacho wins the duel this time. Fernandes. And here's Garnacho. Muscular approach does pay off here. Douglas Luiz. Half an hour played now. James. Colwell.
Pedro.
Caicedo.
Played out to the right. Hudson-Odoi.
Oh, easy pickings there. James. And it's Fernandes. Fernandes, gently done.
Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he getting here? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
João Pedro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Anderson.
Hudson-Odoi. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, it's come loose.
Colwell did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And it's played forward.
Anderson. Anderson.
Hudson-Odoi.
Searching pass he's played there.
Hudson-Odoi.
Zinchenko.
Hudson-Odoi.
João Pedro. Cucurella carries the ball down the right.
Pedro Neto looking to run onto it. The referee's awarded a free kick. Hudson-Odoi.
Douglas Luiz. Now it's Wood.
Out to the right. Zinchenko.
Zinchenko crosses. Sanchez claims it without any fuss.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Hudson-Odoi.
That is good strength. Spread out to the left.
Looking for a decent ball in. Turns and goes back. Hudson-Odoi closing in on goal.
Garnacho.
That's a clever looking ball. Moved on forwards.
Douglas Luiz.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Cross goes in there. Chalobah getting this one clear.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Fernandez gets it clear. Cucurella. Caicedo. Chalobah aim forwards. Hudson-Odoi. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi, delicate ball, and it needs to be. And claimed it back swiftly. Hudson-Odoi. Anderson forwards and with intent. Proves too strong. Garnacho. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. James. That's really well manoeuvred. Douglas Luiz. Zinchenko. That's a throw. Palmer. Palmer, that's a delicate pass. They get a throw in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Hudson-Odoi. That's a good run down the left. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
James, shifted upfield. Douglas Luiz. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Cucurella. Some good work on the right flank here. Cucurella. Nice control. Time to deliver. Lovely ball. And the shot! And again! There are a few waiting for it. Garnacho, quite away. Joao Pedro. Pedro Neto. And it's Fernandez. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short. Anderson clears it away. And that is out of play. Joao Pedro shapes to shoot! Hudson-Odoi. Douglas Luiz. Chalobah can get it clear. And that's been won straight back. Anderson. Hudson-Odoi. Goes for the shot! And he's there to get it away. Fernandez. Garnacho. Garnacho, gently done. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
João Pedro clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's hoisted clear. Oh, sweet feet. There are a few waiting for it. Out towards the flank. Cucurella hangs one in. Cleared away. Wood. Hudson-Odoi. Garnacho. Fernandez. Palmer. Garnacho. Now it's João Pedro.
João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hudson-Odoi. Nice control. Looking for a decent ball in. Anderson. He's having a shot!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Palmer. Garnacho. Chalobah. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. And it's Fernandez. Goes for goal!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Anderson. Aina. Douglas Luiz. Hudson-Odoi. Anderson. Anderson chooses to go cross-field. Zinchenko. Anderson. Wood. Caicedo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Does really well to win the ball there. Hudson-Odoi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cucurella. Palmer. Palmer shifted upfield. Fernandez. Oh, easy pickings there. Hudson-Odoi. Zinchenko. Strong running down that left flank. Danger averted for now. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Out to the left it goes. That's good play. João Pedro. Over to the left. Oh, that's nice. Plenty waiting in the middle. Caicedo. Caicedo, laid out to the left flank. Fernandes, cross into the box. And that's a fine challenge. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's going to be disappointed with that. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Caicedo. Knocks it out wide. Cucurella. That's very neat. Caicedo. Takes a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Anderson. Hudson-Odoi. Douglas Luiz. Luiz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pedro Neto looks to get on the end of this. And it's Palmer. Wood. Hudson-Odoi. Zinchenko. Douglas Luiz. Anderson. Lobbed in behind. Sanchez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Garnacho. Palmer. Colwell. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Hudson-Odoi. Douglas Luiz. Hudson-Odoi applies the finish!
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Garnacho. Palmer. Pedro Neto. And it's Cucurella. Pedro Neto. That is lovely. Here comes the cross. Only partially clear. Zinchenko. Anderson. Wood. Zinchenko. Anderson. João Pedro. Colwell. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Chalobah. Palmer. Garnacho. Fernandes. And it's Palmer. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto carries the ball down the right. And he's there to clear it. Caicedo. Palmer. And here's Fernandes. Oh, nice touch. Can he deliver? Decent chance! He's missed, but not by that far. Defending of the desperate variety. It's gone out for a throw-in. Cucurella. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And that has been cleared. Out of play for a throw. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's a throw. Fernandes. Cucurella. Caicedo. Garnacho. Fernandes. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
Takes a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Douglas Luiz. Hudson-Odoi.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Oh, he's caught him in or out. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's gone for it! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
midfield. Hudson-Odoi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Palmer. James. Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi. Here's a shot!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Cucurella. Palmer. And it's Cucurella. Out to the right. Aina. Hudson-Odoi. Anderson. Douglas Luiz. Zinchenko. Showing good feet. Douglas Luiz. Very nicely done. Luiz. Anderson. Played out wide. A chance to play it in. Zinchenko. Oh, smashing header! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Wood really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cucurella. Caicedo. Fernandes. Garnacho. Fernandes. James. And it's Fernandes. Garnacho has it in a wide position. Oh, he's in! Chance! Zinchenko. Zinchenko. Anderson. The referee's awarded a free kick. Thumps it clear. Aim forwards. Anderson. Colwell gets good distance on it. Now it's Wood. Chalobah gets it clear. What a throw in. That's tidy. Hudson-Odoi. It's run loose here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Aina. Anderson. Douglas Luiz. Hudson-Odoi. Spread out to the left. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good spread. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Cucurella. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Pedro Neto. And the finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Fernandez moves short. Decent chance!
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Wood. Hudson-Odoi. Out to the left it goes. Delivers with whip.
James. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And it's Cucurella. Wood. Quarter of an hour played. Douglas Luiz. Nice physical challenge. Garnacho, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Caicedo. Cucurella. Cross goes in there. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Palmer. Can he get onto this? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Hudson-Odoi.
Oh, shooting chance!
Hudson-Odoi! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Fernandez. Douglas Luiz.
Wood.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Caicedo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Palmer. Wood wins the duel this time. Zinchenko. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. They've played it short. Moved on forwards. Palmer have it back and can go again. Fernandez. Chalobah. Colwell. That's really well manoeuvred. Cucurella. Caicedo. Garnacho. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Palmer looking for a runner. Tries to get it clear. Palmer laid out to the left flank. Oh, such a clever touch. Clears it away and claimed it back swiftly. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Here's Fernandez. Garnacho. And here's Palmer. There's the shot!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi. And the shot! Anderson. And it's Douglas Luiz.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Cucurella. Palmer. Caicedo. Fernandez. Garnacho. Great defending, strong and determined.
Garnacho really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto looking to get on the end of this. Anderson. And it's Zinchenko. Zinchenko hurtling down that right. Oh, they could be. And he shoots! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Colwell. Caicedo. Cucurella. Cucurella making good progress on the right-hand side. Lovely bit of skill. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Caicedo. Palmer. Caicedo. Anderson does really well to win the ball there. Garnacho. Fernandez. Garnacho. Fernandez gets a cross in. Douglas Luiz. Anderson. Fernandez. Garnacho. Palmer. Anderson wins the duel this time. Zinchenko. Hudson-Odoi, back into the middle. Colwell. Caicedo. Cucurella. Caicedo. Fernandez. Looks to the other side. And it's Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Fernandez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Douglas Luiz. Hudson-Odoi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Caicedo. Palmer. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Wood. Played out to the right. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Douglas Luiz. Anderson. Chance, surely! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Hudson-Odoi simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
And it's played forward. Garnacho. Oh, he's asking too much with that. Hudson-Odoi. Douglas Luiz. Anderson. And here's Luiz. Now then, the ball's come loose. He can get that clear. And it's Douglas Luiz. Cucurella. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Chalobah forwards and with intent. Douglas Luiz. Zinchenko, played towards the other side. Hudson-Odoi. Anderson. Douglas Luiz. Caicedo. And it's Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Hit into the middle. Sells claims it, safe hands. Wood, Zinchenko, lovely feet, time to deliver. Douglas Luiz, could be danger here. And that was very necessary. Zinchenko. Hudson-Odoi, Pedro Neto, Cucurella, Caicedo, Cucurella, Pedro Neto. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Sells claims it without any fuss. Zinchenko. Succumbs to the pressure. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Cucurella. Caicedo looking to run onto it. Zinchenko shifted upfield. Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Douglas Luiz, Hudson-Odoi. Oh, it's played into the area. Bit of a misjudgment. That's really well manoeuvred. Garnacho, Palmer. Pedro Neto tries a deft little ball, and the keeper has it. Anderson. Hudson-Odoi tries a shot! Cucurella. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's nice. Cucurella. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Douglas Luiz. Hudson-Odoi. Anderson. Hudson-Odoi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pedro Neto looking understandably energised after his goal. João Pedro. Moved on forwards. Zinchenko. Anderson. Hudson-Odoi. That's tidy. Oh, he's found him in space. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Wood. That's going to go a long way. Douglas Luiz. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Now it's Wood. He's in a good position. And the shot! Should stop target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next to him, maybe.
Colwell head over towards the opposite flank. Fernandez, who's set up one goal so far. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. And it's Cucurella. Palmer. Garnacho! Douglas Luiz. Aina. And it's played forward. Anderson. Hudson-Odoi. Anderson. Douglas Luiz. He's in a great position here. João Pedro. And reclaimed it in a trice. Palmer. Fernandez. João Pedro. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's Douglas Luiz. Luiz, oh, good spread. Oh, sweet feet. Palmer. Douglas Luiz. Oh, it's come loose. He's shifting through the gears here. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Colwell. Aim forwards. And that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a good run down the left. And that's aimed into the middle. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Well, nicely intercepted. Hudson-Odoi. Anderson. Douglas Luiz. And it's Zinchenko. Zinchenko chooses to go cross-field. Short changes him with that pass. Aina. Anderson. Pedro Neto. Fernandes. Garnacho. And he's on a charge. Garnacho. He has found the way through. So who's he picking out? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Anderson. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Crossfield changing the point of attack. Douglas Luiz. Zinchenko. Palmer shifted upfield. Caicedo spread out to the left. He whips it across. Cleared away. Cucurella. Nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. Header comes in! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Anderson. Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi. Anderson. Hudson-Odoi. Ah, such a clever touch. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Anderson. Douglas Luiz. Anderson. Hudson-Odoi. Anderson. Now who's going to be first to this? Anderson. Hudson-Odoi. Now it's Wood. Anderson played out to the left flank. Hudson-Odoi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Luiz wins the duel this time. Anderson. João Pedro. And it's Fernandes. Palmer. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. James. Fernandes. Garnacho.
Showing good feet.
Caicedo.
Pedro Neto! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Pedro Neto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Wood. Zinchenko. Chance for a shot!
Correa.
Now he's wondering who wants it.
Caicedo.
João Pedro.
Fernandes. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Fernandes.
Oh, that's neat.
Now the delivery. Zinchenko. Anderson.
Hudson-Odoi.
Anderson. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Correa. Colwill. Chalobah. Palmer. Fernandes. Good play on the left-hand side here. Garnacho. Fernandes. Fernandes.
Lovely bit of skill.
James. Fernandes. Palmer.
Pedro Neto. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's having a go.
Garnacho.
James really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Zinchenko. James.
Pedro Neto.
Chasing after it. Aina. Anderson.
Hudson-Odoi.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Correa.
Pedro Neto.
Chalobah forwards and with intent. Garnacho. Fernandez. João Pedro does really well to win the ball there. Douglas Luiz. Zinchenko. Anderson. And it's played forward. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Palmer. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Fernandez looks to the other side. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Nice control. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And here's Neto. And the ball's come loose here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
That's good play. Hudson-Odoi. That's very neat. Garnacho. Palmer. Fernandez. Hudson-Odoi. Wood. Now it's Wood. Garnacho. Fernandez. Gently done. He is just caressing the ball. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Time to deliver. And it's Caicedo. Looking here to chip it through. Zinchenko is there and he can get that clear. Cleared away. And here's Neto. Here it is, crossed in. Defending of the desperate variety. Caicedo. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's a cute ball. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Oh, that is a good ball. Goes to finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Wood. Out to the right. Zinchenko crosses. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Garnacho. On a charge down the left. Garnacho. Luis gets in to thwart him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Zinchenko. That's a date. Shoots! Palmer. Caicedo played out towards the right wing, and that could set him on his way. Tries to get it clear. Cucurella. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Anderson did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. It's run loose here. Aina. Anderson. Douglas Luiz. Zinchenko. Produces a cross. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. And that is a little undercooked. Pedro Neto. Very nicely done. There are a few waiting for it. Pedro. Oh, what a climb! Wood. Douglas Luiz. Zinchenko. That looks a good cross. Chalobah. Cucurella. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto hurtling down that right flank. That has been knocked clear. Wood. Fernandez cuts it out. Caicedo. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Colwill. And it's played forward. Cucurella. Cucurella forwards and with intent. João Pedro. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Wood. Lovely feet. And that was nowhere near his best. Some good work on the right flank here. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Chalobah. Chalobah shifted upfield. We get a throw in. Great run on the overlap here. Incoming delivery. It's a mighty effort! Garnacho.
Hudson-Odoi.
Cucurella. Colwell. Chalobah. Douglas Luiz.
Wood. Played out to the right.
Douglas Luiz.
Out to the right.
Nice interception, well timed. Caicedo. Palmer. Chalobah. Fernandez, gently done. Garnacho. Fernandez. James, played over towards the opposite flank. Anderson. Moved on forwards. And it's Zinchenko.
Oh, that's nice.
And he's heaved it away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Shot a goal!
It's unconvincing, really, and very ambitious. He knows.
Cucurella. Chalobah. Garnacho.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Garnacho puts them all in.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Fernandez.
Oh, sweet feet. Hudson-Odoi.
Anderson.
That's really well manoeuvred. Hudson-Odoi.
That's an imaginative pass. Crossed into the middle.
Colwell is there, and he can get that clear. Here comes another cross.
Throw in. João Pedro. Oh, a delicate chip through.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
And it's Zinchenko. It's a pretty loose pass.
That's a throw.
Cucurella. Palmer. Cucurella. Palmer. Fernandez. Palmer. Fernandez. Fernandez chooses to go cross-field.
So we've reached the hour mark. Pedro Neto. That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Well timed, excellent interception. Luis shifted upfield. Zinchenko. Douglas Luiz.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Palmer does really well to win the ball there. Fernandez. Chalobah forwards and with intent. Anderson. Over to the left. Now can he find a finish? Chooses to go back. Tries a measured ball. Referee's given a throw. Garnacho. Fernandez. Colwell. Colwell played out towards the right wing. It's a throw-in. Wood. Wood! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Fernandez. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Cucurella. Anderson. Wood. Out towards the flank. Zinchenko. Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Colwell aimed forwards. Pedro Neto. Joao Pedro. Anderson. Douglas Luiz. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Spread out to the left. Anderson. Hudson-Odoi. Douglas Luiz. Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Hudson-Odoi is offering a wry smile there.
Tries to get it clear. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
James. Chalobah gently done. That'll be a throw-in. Driving on, a real charge here. Palmer. Chalobah. Cucurella. Moved on forwards. Now it's Pedro. Hudson-Odoi. Douglas Luiz. Zinchenko looks to the other side. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's played forward. Garnacho. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Wood. Chalobah did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Caicedo. Chalobah gently done. Douglas Luiz. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Hudson-Odoi. Anderson. Can he finish? Palmer. Colwell. Cucurella. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Caicedo. Fernandes. And he goes cross-field. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Oh, it's played into the area. Real chance! Wood. Douglas Luiz. Chalobah getting this one clear. Luiz is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Fernandes. Palmer. Chalobah shifted upfield. Now it's Wood. Into the channel. Oh, nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Hudson-Odoi shapes to shoot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Luiz. João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Clipped into space. That's the throw. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Zinchenko. Lovely bit of skill. Douglas Luiz. Oh, it's come loose. Anderson. Douglas Luiz. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's been won straight back. And that's caused a worry or two.
Wood just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Hudson-Odoi. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Aina.
Aim forwards.
Douglas Luiz. Clearly not happy with that. Palmer. Colwell. Caicedo. Cucurella making good progress on the right-hand side. Pedro Neto in acres of space out wide. And it's Cucurella. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Caicedo.
Well, that's a clever-looking ball. The less said about that pass, the better. Moved on forwards. Zinchenko. Douglas Luiz. Anderson. Hudson-Odoi. Over to the left. Anderson. Douglas Luiz. Anderson. Douglas Luiz. João Pedro. Spread out to the left. Fernandez. Garnacho. That's tidy. Looking for a decent ball in. Great chance! Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
Oh, that was a cracking ball in because it just took the goalkeeper out of the equation.
Douglas Luiz. Zinchenko.
That's really well manoeuvred. Hudson-Odoi. Nice control.
That has found him in acres of space.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Caicedo. Chalobah. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Colwell wins the duel this time. Palmer. João Pedro.
João Pedro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Hudson-Odoi. Garnacho. João Pedro. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Aim forwards.
Douglas Luiz.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. keeper has taken decisive action.
Fernandez. That's a little off target. And it's Douglas Luiz. Hudson-Odoi.
Good chance here! Out to the left it goes. A corner it is then. Luis plays it short. There's the shot! Tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Have it back and can go again. Hangs in a cross. And claimed it back swiftly. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. That'll be a throw. Hudson-Odoi. Douglas Luiz. Played towards the other side. Zinchenko. Anderson. They've won a corner. Luis goes short. Ball comes in. Colwell attempts a clearance. And they've got rid. Garnacho. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Chalobah. Hudson-Odoi. The ball goes in. Colwell, Cucurella, Caicedo, Palmer. Oh, can he get onto this? Aina. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Oh, that's neat. A chance to play it in. Pedro Neto. Proves too strong. Well, that is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined.
picks it up out wide. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Takes a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he is going into that little black book. Hudson-Odoi, decent chance!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Pedro Neto. Aina. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Anderson gently done. Now it's Wood.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pedro Neto. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Wood.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Colwell played over towards the opposite flank. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. Zinchenko shifted upfield. James gets across to intercept that.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Anderson. He is just caressing the ball. Knocks it out wide. Caicedo, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Garnacho. Palmer. Wood. Played out wide. Can he get onto this?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Hudson-Odoi. Showing good feet. Douglas Luiz. Is there any support? He might not need it. Zinchenko is having a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Wood has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Luis with the short one. And that's been repelled.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, played right into his path. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto with the delivery. And it's Caicedo. And the finish! And somehow he managed to miss it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Fernandes. Garnacho. João Pedro. Played out to the right. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Hudson-Odoi. That's really well manoeuvred. Douglas Luis. Hudson-Odoi into the channel. Great work on the overlap. Cucurella wins the duel this time.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Hudson-Odoi.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Chalobah. Garnacho. Caicedo. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Luis tries to clear. Fernandes. That's good play. Plenty waiting in the middle. Fernandes. And here's Garnacho. Chance!
Really deserve full marks for effort, though. It's clear they want to win this.
Hudson-Odoi. Lovely ball and a real chance now. That's a nicely weighted pass.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Palmer. Colwell, gently done. Anderson. Douglas Luis. Caicedo. Moved on forwards. Hudson-Odoi. Played back in. And it's hoisted clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Colwell. James. Douglas Luiz. And it's Zinchenko. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Fernandes.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Garnacho. Fernandes.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Caresses it through.
And he's there to clear it.
And it's Caicedo.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's a good run down the right.
Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Zinchenko. Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi.
And he's gone backward here.
That's very neat.
Anderson.
And a chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Now it's Garnacho. Succumbs to the pressure.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Nice looking ball. Garnacho.
Could try cutting inside here. Time to deliver.
Garnacho tries across.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Garnacho providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Anderson. Zinchenko.
Hudson-Odoi. Over to the left.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Garnacho.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Very nicely done. Now who's going to be first to this?
Garnacho puts the ball in.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Hudson-Odoi.
Wood played out to the left flank.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Five minutes left on the clock. Now it's João Pedro.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Zinchenko cuts out the pass.
Hudson-Odoi. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cucurella. Pedro Neto. There will be a throw-in. Hudson-Odoi. Douglas Luiz.
Hudson-Odoi.
Spread out to the left. Great defending, strong and determined.
Neither side really getting hold of the ball. Wood!
Crossed into the box.
Shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
And it's played forward. Fernandes. Garnacho. Palmer. Colwell forwards and with intent. Aim forwards. Hudson-Odoi.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here.
But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Back into the middle.
They are right into last chance territory.
Anderson. Takes the shot!
Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't
Fernandes. Garnacho. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's making progress on the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Colwell. Palmer.
Out to the right.
Aina. Anderson. And it's played forward. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Chalobah. Caicedo. And it's Cucurella. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Pedro Neto. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Chance to shoot! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Fernandez. James. Cucurella. Palmer. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Fernandez. It's run loose here. In again. Tries to get it clear. Ball's gone out of play. Fernandez delivers the ball. It's a quick ball upfield.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pedro Neto. Garnacho.
So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps.
James. Played towards the front line.
This Premier League football match has come to an end where both Chelsea and Nottingham Forest played a fantastic game. Hope you have enjoyed this match and thank you for watching this football match on CKJ Football channel.